friends. 2 days removed from Monster Truck Wars, Quad Wars in Lebanon, Tennessee, and now we're gonna unload there's the dart, unload the truck and trailer and get the quad washed and probably change the oil quick. I might leave that, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but we're gonna unload the trailer and truck and get everything put back where it belongs, and then I got some other stuff to work on today, so here we go. Let's get her washed up. As I was washing the quad, something popped in my head and started thinking about it. I get questions, a couple questions I get asked a lot is, Brad, why number 46? 46 is Valentino Rossi's number, and Valentino Rossi is my favorite MotoGP racer, dirt racer. That dude is wild on a bike, kind of like me, and I love neon colors, and his colors, well, I love neon yellow and I love blue. Those have always been two of my favorite colors. I love deep, wet gloss black, and I love white. But that's why for the 46, and that's why for the neon yellows. I love the neon yellow. It's one of my favorite colors. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's full of energy. Ironically, it's his color scheme, the blue and yellow, and I love it. I have a Polaris Predator. Some people mistake it for a Yamaha because it's blue, and then the yellow 46 because Valentino races Yamahas, or did when he retired. But and then why Thriller? Why Thriller Miller? Well, I always like to put on a good show, Some would say I like to show off a little bit, and I do. I liked, when I was a kid and I went to monster truck shows and motocross, the guy that always put on the best show was always my favorite racer until I got old enough to actually like learn about the racers and what they stand for and how they race and their mindsets and their attitudes on the track. And a buddy of mine, he joked around, he said, "Oh, Killer Miller." And I'm like, yeah, Killer Miller don't sound good. That sounds bad, especially when you're trying to promote yourself in a positive manner to kids and families and stuff. And I thought, well, why not Thriller, right? It rhymes, Brad Thriller Miller. The downside to that is that even though I love MotoGP, I love motocross, I've just never really paid attention. There's another motocross or MotoGP racer whose name is ironically Brad Thriller Miller, and that's fine. It is what it is. But some would say I'm copying off of him, but I'm not, because I didn't even realize there was somebody else, another cat called Thriller Miller, until somebody said something one day that, like, hey, there's a motorcycle racer named that. And I was like, what, really? I really only paid attention to Nicky Hayden, the Kentucky kid, and Valentino Rossi, and I can't think of the other guy's name, but Sick, 58. I can't, his name's in my head, but I can't put my tongue on it. Can't put my finger on it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, just a couple quick little things, a couple little snippets. Why 46? Because Valentino Rossi, he's my favorite MotoGP racer. And why Thriller? Because I like putting on a good show. I like going out. I like showing off a little bit. I usually show off in a safe manner. Some people will go all out and try to show off and get hurt. I did that in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Tried to show off doing some donuts on a wet spot. The quad drifted a little bit to the one side. It hit a dry spot, and I tumbled in front of the whole crowd while just trying to show off and do some donuts, and landed flat on my back. I broke my Race Tech computer that's mounted on the handlebars, and but that's why. Just a quick little thing here while I'm washing the quad. A couple questions that popped into my head that I get asked a lot, but back to it. Washing the old girl up after the race. She was muddy. Almost done now. Man, that Dayglow yellow looks so good.